In a momentous start to his papacy, Pope Leo XIV has signaled a commitment to uphold the progressive legacy of his predecessor Pope Francis while also confronting the pressing challenges posed by modern technology, particularly artificial intelligence (AI). During his first formal audience with the College of Cardinals held in the Vatican's new Synod Hall, Leo articulated a vision that intertwines faith with contemporary social issues, emphasizing the Church's role in addressing the ethical complexities that arise from AI advancements. Pope Leo, the first American pontiff in history, made headlines not only for his heritage but also for the profound implications of his message. He highlighted AI as a significant obstacle for humanity, stating, "In our own day, the Church offers everyone the treasury of its social teaching in response to another industrial revolution and to developments in the field of artificial intelligence that pose new challenges for the defense of human dignity, justice, and labor." This acknowledgement of AI's impact reflects an awareness that transcends spiritual guidance, engaging deeply with the socio-economic realities of the 21st century. In a departure from conventional addresses, Leo's inaugural remarks were steeped in a blend of humility and ambition. He reaffirmed his dedication to continuing the reforms initiated by Pope Francis, which sought to make the Catholic Church more inclusive and responsive to the needs of its diverse congregation. As he noted, "It has been clearly seen in the example of so many of my predecessors and most recently by Pope Francis himself. With his complete dedication to service and to sober simplicity of life." This echo of Francis' ethos extends beyond mere tradition. It invites a renewed dialogue about the Church's role in a rapidly evolving world. The new Pope's choice of name holds significant weight as he chose to honor Pope Leo XIII, a pivotal figure in the Church's social doctrine during the Industrial Revolution. Leo XIII encyclical Rerum Novarum laid the groundwork for Catholic social teaching, advocating for workers' rights amidst the changing economic landscape of the time. In referencing this historical context, Pope Leo XIV draws parallels to today's challenges, suggesting that just as the Church adapted to the industrial age, it must now navigate the complexities introduced by AI. This transition comes at a time when the Vatican is increasingly vocal about the ethical implications of technology. Francis had previously called for international treaties to regulate AI, recognizing its potential threats to societal structures and human dignity. By positioning AI as a core issue in his papacy, Leo is not only aligning with his predecessor's concerns but also paving the way for a more proactive stance on these matters within the Church. Pope Leo's first public appearance as pontiff included an unscheduled visit to a significant sanctuary in Genazzano, a gesture that resonated with the local community and reaffirmed his commitment to pastoral care. This visit, coupled with his formal address, demonstrates his intent to blend spiritual leadership with a tangible connection to the faithful, emphasizing a Church that is both reflective and engaged with the challenges of its time. The reception of Leo's remarks was overwhelmingly positive, with cardinals expressing their support for his vision. Cardinal Pietro Parolin, the Vatican Secretary of State, commended Leo's understanding of contemporary issues, recognizing his ability to navigate complex discussions with compassion and insight. As Pope Leo XIV embarks on this new chapter for the Catholic Church, the implications of his leadership will undoubtedly unfold in the coming years. With a focus on social justice, technological ethics, and inclusive dialogue, he aims to guide the Church through an era marked by rapid change and uncertainty. The intersection of faith and technology will be a defining feature of his papacy, as he seeks to uphold the dignity of every individual while addressing the moral challenges that AI presents to society at large. As the Church adapts to these new realities, all eyes will be on how Leo shapes the discourse around technology, justice, and faith in the years to come. In an era marked by rapid technological advancement, artificial intelligence (AI) is poised to revolutionize supply chain management, emerging as a transformative force that reshapes how businesses operate. The COVID-19 pandemic served as a catalyst for companies to accelerate their digital transformation efforts, highlighting the critical need for robust supply chain analytics. As businesses faced unprecedented challenges, including disruptions like the Suez Canal blockage in 2021 and the West Coast port strikes in 2023, the demand for sophisticated analytics tools surged, prompting significant investments in AI technologies. Today, organizations are leveraging AI capabilities to optimize various facets of their supply chains, from demand forecasting to inventory management. Major retailers are using AI to refine their demand predictions, enabling them to align their inventory more closely with consumer behavior. Automotive manufacturers are applying AI to enhance logistics and production efficiency, including the anticipation of parts demand, while consumer packaged goods companies are focused on building resilience within their supply chains through advanced analytics. However, the successful integration of AI into supply chain processes requires more than just cutting-edge technology. Companies must establish a strong foundational vision that encompasses streamlined processes and effective governance to manage the vast potential of AI-driven innovations. Moreover, leadership teams must recognize that navigating the AI landscape necessitates a shift in skill sets within their workforce. At the forefront of this transformation are data scientists, whose expertise in systems thinking and pattern recognition enables them to extract valuable insights from complex datasets. These professionals are pivotal in developing predictive models that inform demand forecasting, optimize inventory levels, and enhance supplier management. By analyzing transportation data, they can identify the most efficient delivery routes, ultimately reducing shipping costs and improving delivery times. Additionally, data scientists play a critical role in assessing supplier performance and managing risks associated with various disruptions, whether they stem from natural disasters or geopolitical events. Nonetheless, data scientists alone cannot spearhead the AI-driven overhaul of supply chains. It is equally essential to have supply chain and procurement process owners who understand that the effectiveness of AI is contingent upon the processes it automates. Fragmented processes yield limited benefits from AI integration, underscoring the need for cohesive operational frameworks. Furthermore, organizations must cultivate a new breed of professionals capable of identifying and championing valuable AI use cases across their operations. These use case generators, often in product management roles, are tasked with guiding ideas from conception to execution, leveraging their knowledge of technology, supply chain dynamics, and organizational culture to foster cross-functional collaboration. The ability to lead teams in adopting AI solutions is becoming increasingly vital, marking a shift in the skills landscape for many businesses. As companies grapple with the uncertainties surrounding the future of their supply chain workforce, the implications of AI on staffing strategies are profound. For instance, while AI may reduce the number of engineers needed for software development, the growing demand for higher service levels may require organizations to hire more personnel in other areas. Consequently, when supply chain analytics empower organizations to manage risks more effectively, they can pivot toward growth and explore new customer segments, which in turn necessitates an expanded supply chain workforce. At this juncture, it is crucial to recognize that AI acts as a draft, a preliminary outline that requires human refinement to reach its full potential. As AI systems evolve and learn from human input, they may eventually lead to a decrease in headcount. However, the current reality is that human oversight remains essential for maximizing the efficacy of AI in supply chains. Looking ahead, the impact of AI on supply chain management is set to deepen, with companies increasingly investing in advanced analytics and AI-driven tools to foster efficiency, resilience, and innovation. The successful integration of these technologies will hinge not only on technological investment but also on a strategic approach to workforce development, emphasizing the importance of skills in data science, product management, and collaborative leadership. As businesses navigate this transformative landscape, those with well-defined processes, agile management structures, and a keen focus on analytics will be best positioned to thrive in an increasingly complex global marketplace. Whether a tech leader or a cautious adopter, leveraging AI effectively will be critical for any organization aiming to maintain a competitive edge in the future of supply chain management. In the ever-evolving landscape of smart technology, the recent integration of Ray-Ban Meta glasses into everyday activities, particularly biking, highlights a significant shift in how consumers engage with wearable tech. With their sleek design and multifunctional capabilities, these smart glasses promise to enhance outdoor experiences while addressing the increasing demand for convenience and connectivity. Maxwell Zeff, a technology journalist at TechCrunch, recently shared his own experiences with the Ray-Ban Meta glasses during weekend bike rides. For years, biking has served as a vital escape for him, a way to melt away the stresses of daily life. However, the cumbersome nature of managing multiple devices, sunglasses, headphones, and smartphones, often detracted from the joy of the ride. The introduction of the Ray-Ban Meta glasses changed that dynamic, providing a single device that streamlines the biking experience. Meta, the parent company of Facebook, reports impressive sales figures for the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, with CEO Mark Zuckerberg noting a tripling of sales over the past year. This surge in popularity is echoed across various social media platforms, with users sharing their biking adventures while wearing the glasses. In response to this growing interest, Meta is reportedly collaborating with Oakley to develop a next generation of AI smart glasses specifically designed for athletes. Zeff's first-hand account reveals the glasses' practicality during rides. With a built-in camera, users can easily capture photos and videos without fumbling with their smartphones, an essential feature for maintaining focus on the road. While the camera quality may not rival that of a traditional smartphone, it serves as an efficient way to document experiences that might otherwise be missed. Another standout feature is the open-ear speakers embedded in the glasses, allowing users to enjoy music and podcasts without losing awareness of their surroundings. Zeff found this particularly beneficial for maintaining situational awareness while biking. The glasses also incorporate Meta's AI assistant, which offers users the ability to ask questions about their environment, adding an educational layer to the biking experience. While this feature initially seemed counterintuitive for someone looking to unplug, it ultimately inspired curiosity without leading to the distractions typical of smartphone use. However, as with any emerging technology, there are limitations. Zeff noted that the glasses occasionally slid down his nose during bumpy rides, a design flaw that could be problematic for serious cyclists. Furthermore, while the device offers some integration with popular apps like Spotify, users may still need to pull out their smartphones for a broader range of functionalities. This lack of comprehensive app support, particularly for biking-specific applications like Strava or Garmin, could hinder its appeal among dedicated cyclists. The AI capabilities of the glasses, although promising, also left something to be desired. Zeff's experiences with the live AI feature revealed inaccuracies in object recognition, raising questions about the reliability of the technology. With competitors like Google and OpenAI advancing their AI offerings, Meta has room for improvement in this area if it hopes to maintain a competitive edge. Despite these challenges, Zeff remains optimistic about the future of smart glasses in biking and outdoor activities. The Ray-Ban Meta glasses represent a significant step toward more integrated and user-friendly wearable technology. As Meta continues to refine its offerings and expand its capabilities, there is potential for these devices to transform how users experience the world around them. In conclusion, the intersection of fashion, function, and technology embodied by the Ray-Ban Meta glasses indicates a promising future for AI-powered wearables. As consumers increasingly seek multifunctional devices that enhance their daily lives, innovations like these will likely pave the way for a new era in smart technology. Future developments could see enhancements in design functionality and AI capabilities, ultimately making these glasses an indispensable tool for outdoor enthusiasts. This week marked a significant turning point for OpenAI, a company that has rapidly positioned itself as a formidable player in the artificial intelligence landscape. In a surprising shift, OpenAI announced it would abandon its plans to transition into a for-profit entity, opting instead to restructure its for-profit arm into a public benefit corporation (PBC). This strategic pivot comes amid ongoing scrutiny from its critics, notably co-founder Elon Musk, who has derided the move as a mere facade. OpenAI, originally established as a non-profit in 2015, expanded to include a for-profit subsidiary in 2019. This structure allowed the non-profit to maintain control while attracting investments, particularly from Microsoft, which has been a significant backer. However, the company's efforts to fully convert into a for-profit entity were met with resistance. Following discussions with civic leaders and state attorneys general, OpenAI decided to retain its non-profit status while still pursuing a PBC model. This new structure will enable the company to attract investors without being bound by the profit caps that currently govern its financial operations. The new PBC will allow OpenAI to operate with a more conventional capital structure, enabling it to raise funds while still being guided by its founding mission, said OpenAI in a statement. However, Musk has been vocal in his disapproval, claiming that the leadership's decision to pivot away from a for-profit model is an attempt to obscure alleged misappropriations of donations. In a court filing, Musk accused OpenAI CEO Sam Altman of using the guise of restructuring to engage in looting from the nonprofit's resources. The backdrop to this upheaval is an increasingly competitive AI market, with new entrants like Perplexity and DeepSeek emerging alongside Musk's own venture. xAI, traditional tech giants like Google, are also ramping up their efforts to maintain relevance in this rapidly evolving landscape. OpenAI's recent acquisition of the AI coding tool Windsurf for $3 billion further underscores its intent to bolster its capabilities amid this intensifying competition. Meanwhile, Tesla, another of Musk's ventures, is reportedly gearing up to integrate Grok, an AI chatbot developed by his company xAI, into its vehicles. This integration could provide Tesla drivers with an advanced conversational AI experience while on the road, potentially transforming how users interact with their vehicles. Tesla's move to embed Grok aligns with its strategy of enhancing software capabilities to differentiate its products from competitors. In a related development, SoundCloud has found itself embroiled in controversy after it updated its terms of service to allow the use of user-uploaded music for AI training purposes. This decision has drawn backlash from artists who feel their work could be exploited without adequate compensation or consent. SoundCloud has since clarified that it does not use artist content to train AI models and emphasized its commitment to ethical AI practices. However, the incident highlights the growing tensions between tech companies and content creators over data usage and intellectual property rights. As the AI landscape continues to evolve, the coming months will be crucial for OpenAI as it navigates its new corporate structure while dealing with external challenges and internal disputes. The implications of Musk's claims and the outcomes of ongoing legal battles could shape the future of AI development and governance in profound ways. The focus now turns to how these developments will unfold in an industry that is rapidly redefining itself with each passing day. In a week marked by significant upheaval, OpenAI has made headlines with bold strategic shifts that have caught the attention of industry observers and critics alike. The AI powerhouse, which has been a dominant player in the tech landscape, has chosen to abandon its plans to transition into a for-profit enterprise, opting instead to redefine its structure as a public benefit corporation (PBC). This decision comes amid ongoing tensions with Elon Musk, a co-founder turned adversary, who has been vocal about his discontent with the company's direction. OpenAI's recent moves include the appointment of Fidji Simo, the former CEO of Instacart, as the head of applications, and a substantial acquisition of the AI coding tool Windsurf for $3 billion. These changes signal a pivot in OpenAI's operational strategy as it grapples with increasing competition from both emerging startups like Perplexity and DeepSeek and established giants like Google. Historically, OpenAI began as a non-profit in 2015 but established a for-profit arm in 2019 that reported to the non-profit. This structure was designed to allow for profit generation while ensuring that the non-profit retained oversight and control. However, in a surprising turn of events, OpenAI has shelved its previous ambitions to completely shed its nonprofit status after receiving feedback from civic leaders and legal consultations with state attorneys general. The new PBC structure will allow stakeholders to own stock while still keeping the nonprofit at the helm. Musk, who has been embroiled in a legal battle over what he perceives as mismanagement and ethical concerns at OpenAI, has dismissed the company's recent restructuring as a mere facade. In a court filing, he accused OpenAI's leadership, particularly co-founder Sam Altman, of using the shift away from a for-profit model as a cover for alleged financial improprieties. Musk's claims add a layer of controversy to OpenAI's already tumultuous landscape, raising questions about accountability and governance within the organization. As OpenAI navigates this complex situation, it faces not only internal scrutiny but also fierce competitive pressures. The AI sector is rapidly evolving, with new entrants vying for market share and established companies racing to innovate. Musk's own venture X.AI is poised to challenge OpenAI, injecting further urgency into the company's quest to maintain its leadership position. Meanwhile, in a parallel development, Tesla is reportedly set to integrate Grok, an AI chatbot developed by Musk's xAI, into its vehicles. Recent discoveries in Tesla's code indicate a shift towards conversational AI capabilities, enhancing the driving experience with a context-aware assistant. This move reflects Tesla's ongoing strategy to differentiate its products through advanced software features rather than just hardware specifications. The integration of Grok could not only provide Tesla with a unique selling point but also offer real-time data to enhance the chatbot's functionality through user interactions. As Tesla continues to innovate in the electric vehicle market, the implications of such technology could reshape user experiences in profound ways. Looking ahead, the developments at OpenAI and Tesla underscore a pivotal moment in the tech industry where the lines between artificial intelligence, corporate governance, and competitive strategy are increasingly blurred. As OpenAI seeks to stabilize its new structure amid Musk's criticisms and as Tesla prepares to roll out Grok, the outcomes of these initiatives will likely have lasting impacts on the landscape of AI and technology. The coming months will be critical as both companies navigate their respective challenges and opportunities in an ever-evolving market. In a week filled with significant shifts in the tech landscape, the spotlight shone brightly on OpenAI and its new leadership direction. Fidji Simo, the CEO of Instacart, has been appointed as the CEO for applications at OpenAI, a move that signals the company's intent to bolster its operational capabilities. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman expressed confidence in Simo's ability to scale traditional business functions, although the specifics of her role remain somewhat ambiguous. "We believe she'll bring a unique perspective and valuable experience," Altman noted, hinting at the strategic importance of this transition as OpenAI continues to navigate its complex market environment. This leadership change comes on the heels of OpenAI's decision to retain its nonprofit division's control over its for-profit arm, a reversal from its earlier plans to transition fully into a for-profit entity. The decision followed extensive discussions with civic leaders and feedback from the offices of the Attorneys General of Delaware and California. Such moves are crucial as OpenAI seeks to maintain its reputation and alignment with regulatory expectations amid growing scrutiny over AI governance. The organization's ability to balance its ambitious goals with responsible practices will likely be tested in the coming months as it prepares for potential future challenges, including a public offering. In parallel, Hassan Sukkar announced his resignation as CEO of 11x, transitioning into a non-executive chairman role. This change follows a period of controversy for 11x, particularly regarding allegations of misleading marketing practices that drew the ire of former clients. Such leadership shakeups are emblematic of the broader volatility in the tech sector, where accountability and transparency are increasingly demanded by both consumers and regulators. Meanwhile, Tesla found itself in a trademark tussle as it sought to secure rights for the terms cybercab and robotaxi. The U.S. Patent and Trademark Office rejected the application on the grounds that the terms are too generic. This development underscores the challenges that innovative companies face in protecting their intellectual property in an increasingly competitive landscape. On the advertising front, Meta is making strides to enhance its ad capabilities. At the New Fronts conference, CEO Mark Zuckerberg unveiled plans to implement AI-driven tools aimed at automating the ad industry. While this approach could streamline operations, it raises questions about user experience on Meta's platforms, which are already perceived as cluttered with generative AI content. Additionally, Meta's Threads platform, which recently surpassed 350 million monthly active users, is now testing video ads, a move that reflects the ongoing evolution of social media and its monetization strategies. As the week unfolded, the realm of culinary technology also made headlines with the introduction of Posha, a countertop robot designed to simplify meal preparation. Users can select recipes and let the device handle the cooking, catering to a growing demand for automation in everyday tasks. In entertainment, the resurgence of scripted web series is gaining traction on platforms like TikTok, reflecting a shift back to more traditional forms of storytelling in the age of vertical video. Shows that started on YouTube and garnered cult followings are now finding new life in bite-sized formats, illustrating the adaptability of content creators in a rapidly changing digital landscape. Looking forward, the tech industry stands at a crossroads of innovation and regulation. As companies like OpenAI and Meta pursue aggressive growth strategies, they must also navigate the complexities of public perception and regulatory oversight. The coming months will likely reveal how effectively these organizations can balance ambition with accountability, shaping the future landscape of technology and its societal implications. In an era where artificial intelligence continues to redefine the boundaries of creativity and functionality, intriguing correlations are emerging between seemingly unrelated fields. A recent perspective shared by a researcher from DeepMind suggests a fascinating connection between the innovative realms of business and improv theater. This insight highlights how both domains rely on adaptability and creativity, crucial traits for navigating the complexities of today's fast-paced technological landscape. The researcher elaborated on the parallels observed in the improvisational nature of both business and theater, emphasizing the necessity for quick thinking and adaptability in unpredictable environments. In both improv and business, you need to be able to respond to changing situations with creativity and confidence, they noted, suggesting that the skills honed in improv, such as collaboration, spontaneity, and active listening, can significantly enhance business practices. This perspective invites a broader discussion about how interdisciplinary approaches could foster innovation and resilience in various sectors. Shifting focus to advancements in AI technology, Google recently unveiled Veo 2, an advanced AI model capable of generating high-resolution videos based on user commands. Launched by Google DeepMind in December 2024, Veo 2 leverages the capabilities of the Gemini platform, allowing users to create videos with impressive resolution and quality. However, access to this powerful tool is limited to Gemini Advanced subscribers, highlighting a trend where cutting-edge AI tools are increasingly becoming subscription-based services. The generation of an 8-second video through Veo 2 can take between 1 to 2 minutes depending on the complexity of the request. Users can download their creations in MP4 format, but all videos will carry a SynthID watermark indicating their AI-generated origin. This feature aims to maintain transparency about the nature of the content being produced, a crucial aspect as society navigates the implications of AI in media creation. In another significant development, researchers at Google DeepMind and Stanford University have been exploring the customization of large language models (LLMs) for real-world applications. Their recent study compares two prevalent methods, fine-tuning and in-context learning (ICL). The findings indicate that while ICL offers superior generalization capabilities, it comes with higher computational costs during inference. Our results indicate that ICL leads to better generalization than standard fine-tuning, explained Andrew Lampinen, a research scientist at Google DeepMind. The researchers proposed a hybrid approach that combines fine-tuning with in-context inferences, significantly enhancing the model's generalization capabilities. By utilizing ICL to generate diverse examples and integrate them into the fine-tuning process, developers can create LLMs that perform robustly across varied inputs. This innovation could pave the way for more effective and adaptable AI applications in enterprise settings. As industries increasingly integrate AI into their operations, the necessity for continuous learning and adaptation becomes ever more pronounced. The insights provided by DeepMind's researchers serve as a reminder that success in this rapidly evolving landscape will require not only technical skills but also an agile mindset, one that embraces creativity and collaboration much like the improvisational arts. Looking ahead, the convergence of AI creativity and interdisciplinary approaches could yield transformative outcomes across various sectors. As businesses and technology continue to intertwine, the lessons learned from improvisational theater may very well become essential in fostering innovation and resilience in the face of future challenges.